Al, do you think women in the Philippines want an American man? I don't think they care that you're American, honestly. They're looking for a guy that, one, is going to treat them right, two, is going to love them, three, isn't going to cheat on them, and four, wants to be married and in a long-term committed relationship. Those four items are like the top of pretty much every girl's list. If you ever listen to any of these interviews, they essentially say those four things in a variety of ways, but it boils down to those four items are what they're really looking for. So I think if if you're a good guy and you treat them right and you're polite and you act like a normal person should when you meet and get into a relationship with a lady, it won't matter where you're from. And again, most of these girls, they kind of don't care where you're from, If you're from America, Canada, Australia, Europe, whatever, they're not worried about that. They're like I said, those four things, that's what they're looking for here. Are you a good guy? Are you going to be a good husband? Are you going to treat them well? Are you going to love them? Are you going to be respectful of them? That's important to these women, So you need to know that stuff. And again, those are the things you need to be looking for, and that's what they're looking for. Do you feel a lot of guys get engaged during the socials? I think a lot of guys get engaged during a social week or a social 2-week social. I know in the Philippines it's much higher than any of the other places that AFA goes to. I think the Philippines probably pushes probably 40 to 50% engagement rate. I don't know why the Philippines is so much higher than a lot of the other places we go to, but I very much believe it's a much higher engagement. I know of the tour that I went on that I met my wife on, I'm dead positive that it was 50% of the guys were engaged before they went home. And I know that a couple of them got engaged on a second visit, so I'm thinking it was probably closer to maybe 60 or 70% of that tour group, and there's only 15 of us on that tour group. So I'm thinking there's probably 60 or 70% of that group wound up engaged. I don't know if they all got married, but I know a lot of them got engaged. I don't always know the end result of the engagement, but I do see a lot of the engagements. So I don't always know, because again, once you meet the girl, we're essentially out of the loop. We stop being part of the interaction between the two of you. John, the medical for men K1, I have a high BP. There's no medical for you, dude. It's only for her. No one cares what your issues are, as long as you can financially show that you can financially support her when she gets here. That's all the government cares about. Now, the government cares about how much you make when it comes to getting that K1 visa. The girl doesn't. And there's the only requirement for you is that you make 125% of the poverty line. So whatever the current year's poverty line is, you have to make 125% of that. When I did my wife's K1 visa, the minimum that I could make was $21,500. That was 120% of the poverty line for the year I applied for her K1 visa. That's the only thing you have to prove. Is that one, you're not married, and two, that you make enough money to financially support her when she gets here. That is the only thing that they're worried about. There is no medical exam for you. The only medical exam is for her. And what they're really looking for is to make sure she doesn't have TB, because TB is an issue in the Philippines that they don't want people going out that haven't been properly treated for that TB before they leave the country. So that's what the medical is really predominantly looking for, is that one thing.
Check out our website at philippinewomen.com. If you enjoyed this video or want more information, please like our videos and subscribe to our channel.